Copyright Fair Use Notice titled 17 U.S. Code Section 107 through 118 of the Copyright Law. All media in this video is used for the purposes of review and commentary for fair use. All footage and music and images used belong to their respective copyright owners. All review material is meant for all ages and are looked at from an adult analytical perspective. Viewers under the age of 13 should not watch.
Salutations everybody, Paperfame Kings here, and we are back with another installment of the Pokemon Retrospective. We are tackling episode 3 and 4. As always, we are Paperfame Kings, and we are joined by our editor, Gao.
Hello?
And my wonderfully awesome partner, Otaku.
Hello.
We are gathered today to catch the Pokemon and challenge of the Samurai.
Send us thoughts and prayers for getting through this one.
Yeah!
Hey, speak for yourselves. I got a book to read while that bell's going.
But we'll get to what we get to in a little bit. But we do hope you enjoy our retrospective. We will be continuing the How I'd Write It segment, as well as continuing the out of 5 for this video. We're going to work on and possibly update this rating system in the next video. If you would like to see that, it'll be out of 25 with like 5 different categories. We didn't have the full time to prepare and get everyone's thoughts and opinions on it, so we're keeping it to the 5 until we hammer everything out. But if you like what we do, hit the like button, subscribe button, comment down below, share the video to legal and viable sites. Please consider joining our Patreon. It starts at just $5 a month, or you can purchase specific posts if you want to support a specific series. We have a Patreon, a Substar, and a Ko-fi. And with that said, I think we're ready to jump on in.
Ready to jump off a cliff already. Even singing the song can't save me from the fear that's gonna be coming. I still hate that Ash never got an Arcanine. I hate that he can't keep any Pokemon he makes a friend with. Sheer number of Pokemon over the entire series that he makes friends with, and then they're either just are either go away or are just one-off Pokemon. Caterpie.
To make his first Pokemon catch.
That's an emotional episode for another day.
Isn't that literally like 5 episodes away?
Oh wait, well, wait. Oh wait, do you... No, we've got a long while before that.
See, the problem is the moment that Caterpie evolves, I know the time limit has already started.
Well, I don't know the exact episode. I know it's more than 5.
I'm pulling it up to check.
What's going on?
It is episode 21.
Fame, we've got time.
I did it all by myself! I caught my first Pokemon! This is the first step on my way to
Ash,
becoming the number
you
one
are...
Pokemon master in the whole world!
No,
Excitable.
Look out!
Done some slack. He doesn't know about catch rates.
He's very excitable. Who wants to break it to him?
I mean,
In the words of-
we were all that happy when we caught our first Pokemon.
True. But in the words of Flappy Squirrel, don't sell him, he might crack.
Yeah, your very first Pokemon you ever caught and you released it. Great.
And this.
I like Buggy. They're not in Pokemon.
idea that a Pokeball basically creates the ideal like arena or living conditions for a Pokemon the moment it's caught in it.
That's the more humane theory. I know there are others, but I don't know them, and honestly, even if I did, I'd rather not get into them.
Misty, you're not even traveling with him, so why are you here?
That is an overreaction.
Nothing to be scared of. Come on, Caterpie, climb up on my
Just a
shoulder.
caterpillar.
Like, Beedrill is one thing.
Why did he like Misty? I never understood this.
No
It's
idea.
just to get her reaction about this.
Get this disgusting bug away from me!
How could you not like that cute face?
Oh, she made him sad.
See,
You be friends with that creepy bug, and I'll be friends with Pikachu.
This is
Pikachu?
this is
loyal my ass. This
So gross. Ash, put that slimy thing back in the Pokeball! Bugs are one of the 3 most disgusting things in the world! Aside from you, what are the other disgusting things?
Back when Ash slayed with his comebacks.
yep.
That's when the boy had burns and roasts.
Days.
Aside from you, what are the other 2 things? Oh, so he's the no good deadbeat dad that left home.
We still never find out. After all these years, we still don't know his father.
Carrots, peppers, and bugs. Everybody
Can you pause for a sec?
Pokemon Fuse.
2 are food and then another's an animal. What? That list made no
Well,
sense.
in terms of the green peppers thing, don't ask me why, but in Japan, kids hold the same disdain for green peppers as American kids do for broccoli.
Yeah, I never understood because I like broccoli. I like green peppers. I like carrots. I don't like cauliflower, but that is a texture and taste thing.
If you like carrots, why were you guys shouting in disgust at the one carrot involved in the Nailed It episode?
Because it was
You
in a
mean-
cake.
You don't put a carrot in a cake.
And then
It wasn't cooked or anything. They just stuck a carrot in for the unicorn horn.
Alright,
It was
fair
raw. In the words of one of our favorite chefs, it's raw.
Oh,
It's a rye still trying to
Okay.
cross the street.
Okay,
Alright,
Nailed
fair
It
enough.
aside, and food talk aside, my big issue with this scene is that we literally never find out why Misty is afraid of bugs, and it's not even like there's been a lot of like fan theories as to why, and some have said it's like has something to do with her sisters or her parents or something of that nature, but it's crazy to me because with Black and White they do the same thing with Iris and give her a specific type of Pokemon that she's afraid of, which is like very Misty coded. But with that, it at least makes sense because ice types are strong against dragon types. Misty doesn't seem to have a problem with electric types, grass types.
Fire types, ground types, flying types, ghost types, psychic types. Only bug.
Anything that's actually strong against water, even. She has no issue with it. It baffles me because it takes like a long time before we get like a water bug type. But when we do, and it's actually pointed out to Misty, it's like, what happens if you get a Surskit? She has like an issue with it. It's like, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It bothers me because, one, it's also inconsistent. It's not a traumatic fear because Butterfree, when Butterfree is around, she doesn't get the heebie-jeebies. So it's not like a fear of clowns where just the sight of them unnerves her. If she gets used to them, they're fine. But like, the real reason why I hate Misty's fear so much is because later on there is a Nurse Joy who is afraid of water Pokemon and actually has a clear line reason for it. yet she gives her so much for it. It's like, Misty, you treat bug Pokemon as enemies on sight, unless they're air quotes cute, but even then, that's never a consistent thing, because you would think like, oh, which is why I kind of thought like a big downside of her progression in Johto is that she never caught a Ladybug, because a Ladybug / Ledian is actually a very cute bug type, and some even consider it the girly bug type, and would have probably have been perfect for Misty and actually build her character, but of course, never happened.
Yeah, I know she saw a Ledian in the second Mewtwo movie, but yeah, she never caught one.
But we can continue.
Also, but she just committed Pokemon abuse.
Carrots and peppers and bugs. What I don't like is the way you're hurting Caterpie's feelings with your silly fear of bugs. I don't think you're ugly or disgusting at all, Caterpie. Come on, climb up on my shoulder.
Also, Pikachu, you.
You're not gonna scare Misty anymore. What do you mean you won't scare me? We'll go on without it. Oh yeah? I'll show you!
She's following us.
What are you
So,
following us
Misty,
for?
what we said earlier for?
My bike! I'm holding you responsible for my bike! When are you gonna get over that dumb old bike? For your information, Mr. Pokemon Master, you're the dumb one, because if you hadn't destroyed it in the first place, I could have ridden out of here by now! I told you I'd make good on your bike one day, and if I'm so dumb, how come you're still following me? I'm not following you, this happens to be the fastest way through the woods! Fine, do whatever you want. That's exactly what I'm doing!
No, it's not.
Don't blame me, Pikachu.
We better get some sleep, you guys. Tomorrow's gonna be a big day. Well, we'd all get some sleep if you'd shut your big mouth.
We're here!
Don't let the bed bugs bite.
And go with Caterpie's dream.
Also, one little tidbit I've got to add right here. For something that always occurred to me is camping in the Pokemon world, you hardly ever see them use tents in the beginning.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
But like Caterpie's string shot could make a tent easy
And we know that it dissolves, I think.
after
Does
like
it?
a day.
Yeah, so it's not. It would be like a natural sort of tent.
Just have it string shot a bunch of leaves together and you have a natural tent.
Lord knows its Unova counterpart Levani could do that.
Yeah. I mean, Levani made clothing.
Exactly. So what's stopping them from using it for like tents and stuff?
Ash probably would have asked Caterpie to do that had he thought about it, but it's a beautiful night, stars, clear sky. Sleeping under the stars probably just felt right. And Misty's not going to ask Caterpie.
Yeah, I was
true.
just pointing
Lord
out
knows it.
something that my mind always goes, how can this be used for this?
Also,
let's
a
face
quick
it.
fun fact. As some of you noticed in the dub, Misty read the title card instead of Ash. In the Japanese version, Ash does read the card, but in the dub, it is changed. The reason why this is justified is Ash is busy gloating over his caught Caterpie and thus is unable to read the title card like he usually does.
Makes sense. Also, even if Ash asks Caterpie to make that tent, Misty then probably would have stayed the heck away from it.
I mean, he's right. His desire to fly is so adorable. I really wish they put subtitles here. Like, I really would have wanted to know what they were saying. Caterpie don't. Pikachu, you ain't shit. Pikachu, you ain't
You forget how cute Chubby Chew used to be.
Pikachu, you're overrated.
Yes, they are.
And this.
Have a warning, y'all.
What's wrong? What's happening? What is this?
I think that's one of the first times I issued a headphone warning that didn't involve one of the game's freakouts.
He wants to be my friend. He can stop bugging me already. If you're a Pokemon, get out of my face and into that Pokeball.
And this.
Misty, you are so unbelievable. Caterpie means no harm. Why it likes you, I'll never know.
Yeah, in that shot where Caterpie was, well, devastated, there was actually some Japanese kanji dubbed out. But it said I couldn't tell you, though.
Alright, Misty, you owe Caterpie an apology. Pokemon have feelings too, you know.
Seriously, why is she
We'll
here?
show her.
Oh no. Oh no. Ash, wait a minute, don't. I know what you're thinking. Don't do it. Don't use them here.
Real world animal spotted. Pidgeotto was eating a real life worm.
Unlike the more gentle Pidgey, Pidgeotto can be dangerous. Approach with extreme caution.
Alright, Pidgeotto. Ha!
What,
I'll
no
show
sauce
you
this
the
time,
dangerous one
Dex?
around here. Pokeball, go!
No.
Misty's being
Why is
face.
he forgetting to
You
fight
don't
it?
throw a Pokeball and capture a Pokemon. You have to make it battle and weaken it first. The only reason
pause.
you got to catch Caterpie is because it's already a...
What Gal was saying, the katakana that appears, it's gun, GA, wave, and a Japanese sound effect moves across the screen. This is painted out for the dub.
I still think Misty's complete pope.
She is.
Yeah.
She didn't
Useless.
have to say all that crap.
Not only is she a but she's useless throughout this whole adventure. She does nothing. And she's supposed to be a gym leader.
I find that hard to believe.
Hate to say it, but I agree with her sisters. There's 3 sensational sisters and 1 runt.
Yep.
Weakling! I know what I'm doing, and you just better quit picking on Caterpie, okay? And now, if you kindly keep your big mouth shut, you'll see how
Ash,
it's done.
pot, kettle.
Go, Caterpie!
Pizza doesn't matter. Wait, that's not a bad idea.
Even Pikachu like, what the dude?
You just gave Pidgeotto more food.
I told you I knew what I was doing.
Quite literally.
You don't have
No,
any
you don't.
idea the mistake you just made, do you? Did I do something wrong? Huh? Caterpie!
Yeah.
Caterpie, counterattack! Caterpie! Wait, call it back! Caterpie, return! Pikachu, go!
That's a better matchup.
Thundershock, no! Pokeball, go!
Oh, they cut it out.
For the record, this is the re-uploaded videos off of YouTube off the Pokemon official channel.
Yes! We got
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, the same strobing effect that what became infamous in the Porygon pods.
It'll be a long time till Europe.
The same strobing effect that was in the Porygon episode actually does also appear in this episode, or did, but it was actually a lot shorter, and it's been confirmed that it wasn't just the strobing effect, it was how long it was being presented on the screen. But yeah, it was actually a very common effect, but because of the timing and how long it was, it caused a serious issue. This isn't like justifying it, this is just explaining what happened.
Speaking of, while we do plan on tackling Electronic Soldier Porygon before this retrospective, I've already taken measures for when we tackle that episode. The scene in question has been slowed down from 10 seconds to about 40, and as an extra measure, I made that particular scene black and white.
The main reason for this is because, unknown to many of you, of our precious viewers, is I have a history of epilepsy. As such, when this certain episode was brought up to the topic, I had to remind everybody that it would not be safe for me to be able to view this episode in that manner.
Yeah, that's exactly why I took that step, so that you could watch it. A real life friend of mine actually has a daughter who has epilepsy issues as well.
Thank you, God.
Back to the episode. Yes, this is the scene where Misty slaps Ash again. And you can still hear the smack in the audio. They just cut the scene and the cut shot after the slap of Ash having a stinging red cheek.
No. I'm finna get Officer Jenny on your ass.
Pokemon Master, like a million years. I'm trying to. You should try to learn something about Pokemon first. With Pokemon, you've got to use strategy. Pidgeotto is a bird. Caterpie is a worm. Birds eat worms, Mr. Pokemon Master. Well, if you just try hard enough, things will work out, won't they? No, I'm afraid things won't just work out if you try hard enough. The Pokemon trainer's judgment is more important than anything else. And unfortunately for you, the trainer has to have a brain.
So we begin.
Why are you even here?
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
Nope. I'm muting my muting my Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it.
To the stars.
To reach to the stars above.
10 years. 20 years of this and I still hate this intro.
That's right.
We're kind of busy.
Hey, at least they changed it up in Sinnoh.
We're here to get your Pokemon.
No, that doesn't matter.
Hey, this is my Pikachu. Go out and find your own. The only Pikachu we want is that one.
We're only
The Pikachu episode would greatly disagree.
Very true. Now who called for a pause?
Me. Because this is my pet peeve with this scene right here. Why? You stalked a 10-year-old boy through the entirety of his life for a Pikachu. A Pikachu that you could have gone out and caught a wild one simply because of the fact that you believed that it was powerful? You wasted so many years of your lives going after one Pokemon, getting your boss excuse after excuse under the guise that you had found a really powerful common Pokemon. Like, what the actual
I mean, I can understand following Ash after the second movie or after he meets his first legendary where you see him meet a legendary. Be like, oh, this boy's a legendary magnet. We're going to follow his ass.
Still, that's a death sentence. Following Ash is a death sentence at its finest.
I understand their whole shtick of like, yeah, they're after rare or powerful Pokemon, but you gotta remember that they literally tried this at a Pokemon Center where only like the injured Pokemon gather. Let's just be real, they're not very smart.
That's a common fact.
But I think they like did mention that every time Pikachu either beats them or beats a powerful Pokemon, it's like they're keeping score, and that proves that it's rare. The only other way I could think about it is they have to get Pikachu because they got defeated by it. And remember in Ranma 1/2 when an outsider defeated an Amazon, they either had to hunt them down and kill them if they were the same gender, or marry them if they were the opposite gender.
Yep.
Their pride won't let them believe that they lost to an ordinary Pikachu. It has to be this Pikachu, like this Pikachu has to be amazing because it defeated us. And that's how they justify it, because they can't admit their own weakness or that they lost. So they chase Ash around to try and get this Pikachu, even though they lose time and time again, but that just like confirms their delusion that Pikachu's really amazing, and because of course it beats us, so of course it has to be amazing, so it must be rare, it must be powerful, so we have to catch it. And if they give up, it would be admitting defeat or bringing the utmost shame.
Then admit shame, because you three are idiots. Like God above, you all could be doing so much more, but instead you choose to hunt down a child. Like, I honestly cannot help but enjoy people who point out the fact that Officer Jenny should have arrested these.
A side note from Team Rocket, as we saw in the battle with Caterpie and Pidgeotto, Ash called it to use counter, and obviously Caterpie can't learn counter. This is a dub error. Ash merely told it to use counter strike, which basically is to fight back. But the dub just left it as counter.
Either way, it's not like Caterpie could have done much.
Well, we do see Caterpie's one very good skill.
And here's the thing, like people, I've seen like a lot of people moan about Ash sending Caterpie against Pidgeotto. Yeah, there's a type disadvantage, but here's the thing. One, Pidgeotto is obviously high level. This would technically be how I'd write a segment, but since I've already twisted the plot. In this scenario, Ash sending out Caterpie and having it use String Shot and dropping Pidgeotto's speed a bunch of times would be perfect setup for Pikachu to weaken it, because Pidgeotto being higher level and basically being faster than Pikachu, it could hit harder than Pikachu and actually defeat Pikachu rather quickly. But by dropping its speed, Pikachu could actually land a hit and super effective enough and deal enough damage for Ash to capture. The show doesn't portray this, which sucks because Ash actually could have used his smarts and actually handled the fight in a logistic way. But no, the show wants to slam him down and treat him like a noob and treat him like an idiot. But that's not who he's supposed to be. He watches the Pokemon League. He's been watching the Pokemon League for years. He loves Pokemon. Even early on, I'm sorry, I know they add more stuff later and we shouldn't like harp on the stuff that's added later, but even in the first episode, it showed he watches the Pokemon League. He knows about type matchups. And as we're gonna see in like a couple minutes, he's gonna talk about the Pokemon League rules means only one at a time. So he knows about Pokemon battles. The fact that they try to make him both a total noob carrying the idiot ball so they can give exposition to the audience, but also want him to have this history of being a Pokemon League is very idiotic.
Pidgey evolves into Pidgeotto at level 18.
And how many episodes does it take for this to evolve?
Pidgeotto does not evolve again until the end, right before the Orange Islands.
And since King said that, I can bring up this other trivia point. Both of the Pokemon Ash catches in this episode are released by the time Ash travels to the Orange Islands.
Of course they are.
Because what's being a Pokemon Master but releasing all your Pokemon?
Yeah, and you know what? We'll get to that when we get to that. Let's not harp on it now. Let's get back to it.
Pikachu's just the kind of Pokemon we need. Is my Pikachu really that special?
I really gotta charge out of its incredible attack the last time we met.
I can't listen to this. I can't. I'm muting this. I can read the lips, and I remember this episode clearly. I can't listen to this anymore.
Make things easy and hand over that Pikachu. Forget it.
Then you leave us no choice.
Pokemon battle. Ekans go.
Coffee, go get them. Coffee.
Hey, 2 against 1. That's cheating. Well, as we say, all's fair in love, war, and Pokemon battle. I say that saying's rotten, and so are you.
Of course we are. We're the bad guys.
Well, if they're gonna
You're not bad guys. You're just idiots.
Pokemon. The Pokemon
Yeah.
League rules
Pause.
say only one at a time.
Okay, Misty. Even if Ash only wants to use 2 Pokemon, because see, here's the thing. Technically, Jesse is not using 2 Pokemon, James is not using 2 Pokemon. They are 2 individual trainers, each using 1 Pokemon. Okay, Ash uses 1. Misty, you could get in there and use your Staryu or Starmie and help.
She's useless though, even when she does try and battle and help.
Well, with Starmie, yes. when she actually uses Staryu, it's actually useful. Only Starmie is treated like a joke, which, again, is ironic because you could point at it and say, oh yeah, Misty, like Surge, evolved her first Staryu too early, and thus made it completely useless, and she would need TMs or breeding centers, TMs, anything like that.
Yeah, because as a reminder, back in Gen 1, unless it was a split evolution like Eevee, Pokemon that evolved through stones stopped learning moves altogether. Why they made this decision, I have absolutely no idea, but that was just how it worked.
Thank God they fixed that.
From what I heard, it was meant to teach kids patience.
Go figure.
Now they just don't give a f***.
No,
I mean, you can fix it. You can fix it with TMs. It costs money, and sometimes the choices you make are costly, whether you realize it or not. But yeah, Misty's an idiot. She could obviously help, but no, she's gonna leave Ash to the wolves.
As always, because that's just the kind of that Misty is.
Ash, if you follow the rules, you're gonna lose all your Pokemon.
Coughing, sludge attack, now!
Like, do you think they're not going to take yours?
If you think you can use your dirty tricks
Well,
to beat me, you're
back at the
wrong.
Pokemon Center, the only thing that they saw use that we saw was Goldeen.
True.
Come on.
Which, as M&J TV once pointed out, someone just drew a goldfish, stuck a horde on it, and called it a day.
Once again, true.
Coughing, it's grind time.
Atkins, go get your dinner.
Too quick for you.
Quick attack. Atkins, go.
And that's more
What?
Brave Bird.
That's not Wing Attack, that's Brave Bird.
You watch
I
out.
heard quick attack.
That looked like Brave Bird to me.
But yeah, I'm full agreement with you guys.
We're gonna get a Pokemon. We're gonna get a Pokemon.
Okay. I will give coughing being able to go up. But how the hell is Atkins doing that?
One good jump.
No. No. One good jump my left ass cheek.
Hey, Dragon Ass, I just offered my 2 cents.
Even still, there's a limit, people.
I'll show you. Ash. Alright, let's go. Shoot 'em up.
Put him up! Put him up!
In Pokemon battles, only the Pokemon
Buzz off.
Okay, pause.
Yes, you've got me.
Oh, now you're saying about rules? Oh my god.
Also,
Misty.
this isn't an official Pokemon battle. This is a street fight. You're trying to steal his Pokemon. Also, James, you are very lucky this is episode 3 and not any episode after the Xanadu Nursery where they officially reveal that Ash used to carry 300 to 400 pounds of fertilizer for his mom on the daily. For those of you who do not know, Ash is freakishly strong. Like,
Ungodly,
insanely so.
even.
Yeah.
He
Lost
could
it for
literally
a
bench
couple.
press James and yeet him into the blast off range.
Lost it for a couple of regions, but he got it back for Alola. Because if you don't know, look up how much Cosmog's middle evolution weighs. We'll wait.
Nines. That's all nines.
Reminds me of Gotcha.
We can continue.
Choice. Let Pikachu
Also, he's had that
and
rose
watch
in his
Team
mouth the
Rocket
whole
win.
time.
It ties into a line they say later that was edited out in the dub.
I know you're battling Pidgeotto, but now, Caterpie, you're my only hope. Just give it your very best shot. Caterpie!
Please
Ash.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
You're my only hope.
What's that?
Huh? It's a bug. A measly little bug.
Now, you're a cat. A pathetic little pussy. Shut the f***.
Welcome to Status Condition Suffocate.
Beaten by a caterpie.
That really bugs me.
Now watch a real Pokemon in action.
Yeah, you are no real Pokemon. You are a joke.
Now you're a mummy.
It's time Team Rocket blasted
Status
off.
Condition Mummify.
You may have won this round, but we'll be
Although that
back.
would be an ability introduced in Gen 5.
Where is this Wii,
Okay,
Misty?
pause a second. Two things. One, in the original version, they say they're leaving a flower, and that's why they leave it behind. In the dub, they say they're blasting off and then run away. So, mild context. Also, Misty, you are to blame for them coming back every episode. You literally invited them to do so. Ash can't even go to Officer Jenny and press stalking charges because you literally invited them to do this.
Wait, what?
Go back, rewind it, listen to what she says.
Come back anytime. We'll be glad to meet you.
Misty!
See? People forget this, and people always f***ing moan about Team Rocket doing what they do. And like they say, Ash should have gone to Officer Jenny so many times and reported them for stalking or anything else. But unfortunately, because this little brat said this, she invited them to come back and challenge them anytime. And in the Pokemon world, that is actually a thing.
Misty, I always knew you were awesome. I always knew you were. You are the lowest basic ass that I've ever known.
Ash, no, you did it. And Caterpie.
Burn to him and his Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm going with, he's saying we with like Ash and his Pokemon, not we as in
I'm
him and
very
Misty.
proud of you. You really did
Same.
your best, and we won because of you. You're stronger than you look, Caterpie. Well, Misty, I guess you feel different about Caterpie now. Well, So, why don't you two make up? Just pat Caterpie on the head and say thanks for a really great job. You like Pokemon, so it's only right to congratulate one for doing a good job. I guess you're right.
It's not like he asked you to make out with the Pokemon.
What? It's a fun.
And evolution.
Our
The
first
first
time.
Pokemon
This is so great.
evolution.
You know, I always saw Metapod, the point that looks like a nose, I always saw as the inside curve being the face.
Oh, I thought you were gonna talk about the whole Venonat, Butterfree, Venomoth, Metapod theory.
Oh, that is the whole thing. But no, I mean that I always saw it as the curve is the face. The outside is not the face. The inside is the face, is how I've always saw it.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
It has encased its body in a hard shell. This specimen reached this stage faster than any previously discovered Pokemon of this variety.
Hey, maybe that means you could keep on changing and go on to the next stage right away. Nice to meet you, Metapod. Not in the mood to talk?
I've never known anyone like him. He really does love Pokemon.
Misty, you two were just about to make friends. You didn't forget, did you?
I didn't forget, but
I'll do anything. Let's just get out of this forest.
Random Beedrill
No way.
cameo.
There's still plenty more Pokemon in this forest.
Oh no.
Hey, wait for me! Come on! We've got lots of Pokemon to catch!
Ash, listen to me. I will trade you a Beedrill. Ash, listen to me. I will trade you a Beedrill for a soda. Here, take it. Leave the forest. Get out now. I am begging you. Leave that damn forest.
About 30 or so each day.
Oh, gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. Gotta catch them all. At least 150 my boys see. To be a Pokemon master is my destiny.
Okay. So, ratings for this episode, I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I like Ash catching Caterpie. I like Ash catching Pidgeotto. I don't like that Misty slapped him, and I don't like that she just stands there and doesn't help. I understand what Ash was trying to do, but straight up, it's unnecessary, especially since this is technically a street fight, and there is a difference. Anyone who's watched Kenichi, like the first or second episode, they break it down. It's like, yeah, that wasn't an official match. This was a fight, a street fight. What you did, you won. But 4 out of 5 for me. We'll do the ratings real quick, and then we'll pass the mic to do the ratings, and then I'll bring it back for the how I'd write it.
I agree on the 4 out of 5.
As do I.
Same here.
3. The only thing good about this episode was Caterpie.
Oh, without a doubt, that's true.
Okay, so how I'd write it, for those of you who don't know, in the initial episodes, I had Ash catch a Pidgey. So Pidgey is Ash's first Pokemon in this continuity. Ash does catch Caterpie here, and he's not going to battle Pidgeotto at all. Pretty much after he gets Caterpie, they're going to travel a little bit. Ash is going to actually do some training with his Pidgey and his Caterpie, and they're going to battle a little bit, and since they're tired from training, he lets them have a good rest. This is when Team Rocket shows up, and basically what ends up happening is when Team Rocket attacks, Ash is going to say, it's like, okay, then we're going to have a double battle. And he's going to send out both Caterpie and Pidgey to face Ekans and Coughing. And he's going to state that in the official Pokemon League rules, should one trainer face a doubles or 2 trainers at the same time, they are allowed to use 2 Pokemon. And you can even have a funny moment of like Jesse looking at James, is like, is that real? And he pulls out a guidebook and he's like flipping through the pages. Oh, I'll be darned. So it does. And it's like, and Meowth could like try to like scratch up and tear up the guidebook. It's like, who cares about the rules? Just get that to work.
Yeah, that's right.
Pidgey handles Coughing, and they have an aerial battle. Caterpie handles Ekans, and it's a worm versus snake match. And the battling pretty much goes the way you would think it is. But because Pidgey was there and actually battled Ekans and Coughing before, this experience gives them enough experience to level up and even evolve. So it's in this episode that Ash not only gets a Pidgeotto, because his Pidgey evolves, also his Caterpie will evolve into Metapod. So this could actually have Ash joking, it's like, thanks for the battle, Team Rocket! Not inviting them to challenge them any day, like, unless, like, you know, Misty could say it, it doesn't really matter, they're gonna keep chasing them regardless. But here's the thing. But how I would write it, with Misty's fear of bugs, she'd actually tie it into her sisters, and it's like, you have sisters? It's like, yes. And Misty can actually go into a tirade about her sisters, which is something that comes up down the road later. Because as the 4th child, Misty does not typically get stuff that's her own. She gets her sister's hand-me-downs. I've seen a lot of different theories on where Misty's bug fear comes from. I think it ties better with the sisters causing it, and it actually being a more titular fear similar to Iris's, than how they try and make Iris's a better version of Misty's. So Misty has a fear of bugs because of her sisters, either a prank, they messed with her in the woods on a camping trip, something, and she ended up having a fear of bugs. Typically, my scenario is they were doing a camping thing and they put like honey on her sleeping bag, causing a bunch of bugs to swarm her sleeping bag in the middle of the night. That's why when Caterpie sleeps next to her and she wakes up seeing the Caterpie, that's what actually triggers her trauma a lot more, because it's exactly like what happened when she was younger. Regardless, The reason why she's obsessed with her bike is because it's something that is hers, something she worked for and earned with her own money, be it as a gym leader or what have you. And that's why she's so possessive of it, because something that is hers means a lot more because she is the fourth child. She's never had something that's been purely hers. She's only ever had the hand-me-downs. So in this episode, Ash gets the Pidgeotto and the Metapod. Mind you, if I was to not have Pidgey evolve into Pidgeotto this episode and purely just let Caterpie have the shine, Pidgey would evolve in the next episode. So it really doesn't matter whether he has Pidgey or Pidgeotto. Regardless, it's gonna happen within the span of these couple of episodes. But for the sake of continuity, and I think out of fairness and giving love to Metapod, we'll keep Pidgey as they are for now, and go on into the challenge of the freaking samurai.
I will physically give you a drill. I have 20 of these things. Here, take one. This is a worm. It's not ready to evolve yet, but it just hatched from the egg. Take it, please. Get out of this forest. Leave, run, escape. Don't look back. Don't even think about it. Just go!
Unfortunately, we have to do it, fine.
Also, if you're wondering where the Sparrow is, the Sparrow is still following along. It did watch the match that Pidgey had with Coughing, and it did see the training with Caterpie. It's still minding its own business, but it is still following Ash. But here we go.
Like, could just done. Oh! Ash caught Pidgeotto and Metapod evolved.
Yeah, but they recapped the whole dang series so far.
Caterpie.
Oh, wait. Okay, pause.
Ugh. Before you say anything, Paper, let me just get this out of my system real quick. Go ahead.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, in the Japanese, Misty is actually screaming mushi 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 mushi, which is like bugs, 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 bugs. And Ash makes a pun, mushi, meaning cow. So in the English dub, Ash is cowering over a Caterpie. Afterwards, the narrator makes a comment like that. The pun is a rude thing to say.
Weedle.
Yeah, I still don't get why Pikachu did that.
You deserve to go to jail.
For assault, at the very least.
Pokemon abuse, much to hit Caterpie with that hammer. Why do you have a sword?
Reading those shrinking maiden. Are you by chance the Pokemon trainer who comes from pallets?
No, that's not me.
And Art?
Alas, my search continues. I advise you to refrain from further shrieking while passing through this forest, unless your goal is to attract a horde of beavers.
Get long enough.
Watch out for his poison sting! Nice work! Okay, here we go. Weedle, I've got you now.
Throw it now. Throw it now.
Am I addressing the Pokemon trainer who comes from pallets?
I'm a Pokemon trainer from Pellets, but I'm a little busy.
I have found you at last.
This is where I tune out. This is where I tune the out because I'm gonna hurt him.
Sword doesn't scare me. There's no
Okay.
Pidgeotto, return! Mixed me up.
My anger is growing already every 1 second.
What do you know about Pokemon?
Pause.
I bet I could beat you in a Pokemon match blindfolded.
No. Actually, no. This is actually not the case. You interrupted a person who is trying to capture a Pokemon. This is a faux pas. This is like if you were playing an MMO and you were kill stealing. It is not something you were supposed to do. Yes, you didn't throw the Pokeball at the Weedle yourself, but you interfered in the catching process and attacked the trainer from behind, you little cowardly And a fun fact to calm the hell down, this episode is banned in South Korea due to featuring this because he is a samurai.
So for South Korea people, they go from Ash having a Metapod in his backpack in the middle of a forest to in the city with a Butterfree?
Apparently.
I mean, is it any weirder
Also, this
than
was-
him suddenly having 30 Taurus?
I mean, fair, but I'm
Well,
just kind of surprised.
Believe it or not, funny story, I was literally in Walmart one day. I was standing in line. I wasn't really talking to anybody. I was just waiting to check out. And literally this person was talking about Pokemon. And this person was telling this other person about Pokemon, and they said like, oh yeah, Ash was actually a more competent trainer. He actually had over 100 Tauros before he even started his journey. I'm like thinking, wait, what? No, you can't be that wrong. He doesn't. 1, you got the number wrong. 2, you got the timing wrong. 3,
You got everything
What?
wrong.
and because and I didn't say anything because you know what? It's not my place. It's really not. I'm not there to correct the world, but this is my YouTube channel, and I'm going to set the record straight. Ash only has 30 Tauros. He does not have them before he starts his adventure.
Yeah, although isn't there some explanation that his father gave them to him as like some kind of gift or something like that? Like, yeah, I know how he actually gets them. He gets them in the Safari Zone, and they essentially, for lack of a better term, block him from catching the Pokemon that he intended to catch.
Ironically, yes. But yeah, Ash's 30 Tauros came from the Safari Zone, and yeah, he didn't have them before he started his journey. He didn't have any Pokemon before having Pikachu. Mind you, fan fiction, fan art, comics, anything like that can do that, and that's their choice. But in the continuity of the anime, this is just not the case.
Also, within the same episode, Baraka actually also catches a Tauros, but it's never seen after that.
Because he used Ash's Safari Ball.
Ah,
So it's still technically Ash's.
alright, that's one mystery of that.
Pidgeotto, do your stuff! Ash, don't you know you have to let your Pokemon rest once in a while?
Also, the fact that in Gen 1, you could only get Pinsir in the Safari Zone.
So now we got this little bug from the Safari Zone. What the is he doing back here?
The anime retcons this. There are actually, like, you can pretty much find almost every bug Pokemon in the forest if you go deep enough, or if you attract them with honey. It's just essentially the fact of, in this forest, it'd be like you could find either Scyther or Pinsir. You have a 5% chance of finding it.
Now imagine if Asher found a Scyther.
And a Pinsir.
Shut up.
So he just calls it back?
Yes.
God, I must have really repressed my memory of this episode.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Can I skip this, please?
No, we can't.
You have to.
Where the hell did they get the drinks and chairs?
Don't ask.
No, when I first saw this episode back in the day, for whatever reason, I thought that Misty and Pikachu relaxing like that was a mirage. Now that matchup was shorter than what I remember. Yeah, it's because of you, Pikachu, or Ash wasn't able to catch it and alert everyone else.
Throw a Pokeball! Throw a Pokeball!
He gets a pass for that one for being fried.
Agreed.
Apparently, Misty's bikini scene was removed from the Hindi Cartoon Network dub and the Hungama TV redub.
One's not that big of a deal. It doesn't really add all that much.
Oh god. Girl, keep your mouth shut.
Too late.
Good god, that's horrifying.
Yep.
I think it's the noise. the noise specifically makes it like extra creepy.
Can we lock you outside?
I mean, if they can penetrate the cabin, what's keeping them out?
Good question.
Shut up! No!
Yeah, something that just hit me. I didn't actually use Metapod's Pokeball to return it in that moment.
He didn't get a chance to.
Yeah, he just panicked. See, here's the thing. Samurai's talking a big game, but he's literally glossing over the fact that he forfeited the battle to run away like a Ash didn't know what was going on until it was too late. And then everything that happened just happened.
Okay, fair enough.
The bee drill! The bee drill!
Surrender now or prepare to fight!
That's right! Little boy, why don't you give us your Pikachu? There's no use trying to resist us, so be smart and hand over the Pokemon. I don't have Pikachu with me, and even if I did, I'd never let you take it! Come back here! I'll make you pass the Beedrill, maybe they'll dive on Team Rocket!
I mean, technically they do.
Sacrifice Team Rocket.
The tank will surely come in handy now.
It was worth the struggle dragging it here.
Yeah, well, obviously they weren't around to see the Beedrills pierce the cabin. What about this did they think would work?
Okay. So glad you mentioned that, Cal. Two things. One, essentially in the Japanese, they made the tank out of paper to save money. In the dub, it says they did it so it would weigh less. So it's basically a translation issue. It's because they were cheap. That's why it's made out of paper. What's hilarious to me is that they think that a paper tank is going to protect them when literally the Beedrill can punch through solid wood with their stingers. And before we get into this next scene, in the original version, Ash wonders if Metapod thought that Ash was using it as a tool. He left it because he didn't have the strength. He says he won't run away from his friends anymore as if they are tools. In the dub, he's going to change it to where he said that he didn't abandon Metapod and that was Samurai's fault. He then says that he won't abandon his friends anymore. Even though he never actually abandoned his friends, he literally could not get back to Metapod. He saw where it was and then came back for him.
So there you are! Here, into the Pokeball
Yes, it was, Ash.
No, it wasn't.
I mean,
No.
yeah, I'll give you the fact that you didn't use the Metapod's Pokeball right away, but yeah, Samurai is the primary reason that the Metapod ended up where he was in the first place.
Oh look, Metapod used Tackle.
Yeah.
Also, they honestly could have done like they did with Shedinja and Ninjask. Because we see they leave behind the cocoons.
Yes, technically, Kakuna, Metapod, and I think Cascoon, Silcoon, and of course, Nkata. They all leave behind a thing and it all becomes a ghost Pokemon. I've actually seen some people actually do some bits and bobs. I'll see if I can find the images.
And Butterfree really does match more to Venonat.
Yeah, but from what I understand, that theory is for the most part bogus.
I'm just saying, design-wise.
I'm definitely agreeing with you there. I'm just saying that. Whoa. Okay, just saw the fan art that Paper shared, but a lot of people, or at least from what I understand, a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon were created by a handful of people.
Let's end this.
Okay! Butterfree, knock them out with your sleep powder!
And the fact that sleep powder is that powerful.
Which led to the theory that Ash's Butterfree had compound eyes.
Also, Ash should have caught a ton of Beedrill. Like, could literally just walked in Pokeball, Pokeball, Pokeball.
Most impressive. This trail will lead you to Pewter City.
That's great. But before we leave you, Samurai, we still have to finish our match.
Bear with you, my friend. I am the novice. But I will keep perfecting my technique. And one day...
Novice? No.
I'm picky with these have ideas. Who asked you?
Yeah, Jesse, what was the plan here?
I have no idea. I'm not sure I want to know. I never understood why Parasect was over water. And I love the size differences. I mean, look at the one guy.
Also, look at the Straichu. It's missing its belly pattern.
Oh, wow.
You can catch a lot of errors if you stop and look.
Yep.
I thought about going over the errors by episode, but I didn't overly. If we were doing this episode by episode, I would have done it more. But since this is a retrospective, okay. So ratings for me, 3 out of 5. I really hate how Ash is treated here and how he's like just supposed to basically get on by Samurai and Misty this episode. He misses out on catching a Weedle, a Kakuna, and a Beedrill, all 3. And it's really frustrating, it's really annoying. And Samurai continues to insult him even though he's the one in the wrong. If there was an Officer Jenny nearby, he would be arrested for interference in a Pokemon match.
Plus the assault with a deadly weapon.
Even if it's a fake sword, it doesn't matter. Because guess what? You can splash water on someone, and that's still technically assault. You could say it's like, well, it's just water. It's like, and? It doesn't matter.
The intent was to cause harm.
Spitting in somebody's face is considered assault.
And can be assault with a deadly weapon depending on your health. I'll go next, and I'm giving it 2 out of 5. Because I really don't like Samurai. So, Gal, Otaku, Thing.
I'm gonna give it a 2.5.
Fair enough.
As for moi, I'm going to give it a 2.1. No, not even 2.1. You know what? Screw it. I'm just going to give this a 2.
1.
Kind of had a feeling on that one.
Honestly, Fame, that's what I was expecting you to rate it.
Same.
This episode was pointless other than Metapod evolving, which he could have evolved in his other episode.
That is the only reason why I didn't give it a 1, but you know what? Hearing Otaku say it, no, that. You don't get a 2, this gets a 1.
Yeah, because the evolution could have happened in any other episode. This episode was pointless.
How I'd write it segment, for those of you who don't know or skipped it last time, keeping Pidgey from the last episode, Ash battles Samurai with Pidgey. In this episode, Pidgey actually defeats Pinsir, and beating such a powerful and exotic Pokemon gives Pidgey enough experience to evolve into Pidgeotto, but the fight did exhaust him. The Metapod versus Metapod fight does not go down as it does in canon because Samurai's Metapod he caught here in the forest, so all it knows how to do is harden, unlike Ash's who evolved. So Metapod actually can use Tackle, and though it takes time because of the multitude of hardens, the harden off still loses with Ash's Metapod defeating Samurai's. Before Samurai can call his next Pokemon, this is what ends up happening. But here, we're going to go over a couple of different differences. In this continuity, Ash does not miss out on catching the Weedle. Ash actually is able to catch it. He does catch Weedle, and it is added to his party. So what ends up happening is, remember when Samurai said to stop your screaming or you will attract the Beedrill? Basically, when Samurai goes and leaves and she follows, Misty was screaming on her way there, which disturbed the Beedrill. But because the Harden Off didn't take ridiculously all day and they were sunbathing, basically the Beedrill show up before Samurai can call his third Pokemon. And Samurai, instead of getting mad at Ash, he yells at Misty because Misty's actually going to show up not when Samurai does, but when in the middle of their fight. Because Ash is already going to have the Weedle, and Misty's going to show up in the middle of the battle. That's what's going to bring the Beedrill. The Beedrill Swarm's attack. Before Ash can get Metapod, the Beedrill Swarm goes nuts. Samurai runs away. Misty screams, freaks out, maybe pulls a Scooby-Doo and jumps on Ash, Scooby-Doo style, freaking Ash out. So the Beedrill snatches Metapod away. They give chase, and when they get to the tree where Pikachu zaps another Beedrill and makes it fly off. What ends up happening when they get to the tree, Ash tries to get Metapod back and even uses Pidgeotto but unfortunately, the swarm of Kakuna hatch, being a new swarm of Beedrill, which attack. Unfortunately, Pidgeotto gets badly poisoned and is no longer able to fight. Spearow sees this and gets annoyed. Ash returns Pidgeotto and is forced to flee. Samurai will mock Ash for abandoning Metapod and gives it antidote from the shed. And Pidgeotto will be fine, but it needs time to rest and actually recover. Because since they've been training since the previous episode, Pidgeotto is legit exhausted and can't, and while there's a type effectiveness, it can't handle so many numbers by itself. What's gonna end up happening is Ash is going to try and use his Weedle to try and get Metapod away from the Kakuna, because a Weedle approaching will not trigger the Kakuna evolving into Beedrill. And Weedle does, and it's looking good, but then Team Rocket shows up. Makes a bunch of noise, the fighting happens, In this, there is not going to be any mention of abandoning and all that. Metapod knew that Ash was going to come back for it. And he's like, he'll even cry happy that Ash is there for him because he's like, I knew you wouldn't leave me. So Ash tries to get Metapod back, and he does, but what's going to end up happening is there's going to be 2 Beedrill that's sick on Ash. One is going to be deflected by Metapod in the classic scene. The other is going to be deflected by the roaming Spearow. It's going to swoop in and knock the other Beedrill away before flying off. Metapod evolves. Butterfree does the sleep powder. Team Rocket tries to kidnap Ash's Butterfree. Ash's Weedle is going to tie them up with String Shot and leave them suspended from the tree. Could they escape? Yes. But if they do, they're going to piss off the Kuna, Weedle, and Beedrill. So they're forced to stick there, allowing Ash and his friends to skedaddle away. So in this continuity, Ash has Pidgeotto, finally, who is his first catch in this continuity, Pikachu, his starter, his now fully evolved Butterfree, and a fresh, happy new Weedle, with a Spearow Stalker still following them along.
Nice.
The way I see it, this fixes how the Harden-off should have gone, because again, if you know the games, the Samurai bug catcher in the games is Weedle, only knows Harden, whereas if you actually raise your Metapod from a Caterpie, you can still beat it. This actually makes a perfect callback to the games, as well as it doesn't waste a whole episode of 2 boys just holding their Metapods together. Makes Team Rocket more of an antagonist because of the noise, and Misty again because she keeps freaking out over the bugs. It's causing more problems. It keeps narrative going with just like a small tweak, but it interrupts the battle rather than interrupts Ash catching a Pokemon. But that's how I'd write it, and I hope you guys enjoyed our retrospective of episode 3 and 4. I hope you enjoyed our How I'd Write It segment.
Goodbye, everyone.
Next time we'll be in Pewter City, and oh boy.
Oh look, another target. Hey, Mr. Hey, you, dude, come here. No, don't pay attention to the axe. I just need you to hold still.
Oh boy.
Wait, stop! I just want to cut you!
Bye, everyone.
Ciao, everybody.
Later all, we've got a kitsune to attempt to calm down.
There goes your leg! Now hold still. This will open. Now hold still. I just gotta cut off a little in the middle.
Oh god.
Like I said, attempt.